More controversy at the Super Bowl. We all remember Janet Jackson's Nipplegate. We remember MIA flicking off the cameras during the Madonna halftime. There's been plenty of
Or
controversy.
even last year's guest of Kendrick. Like that was another controversial guest.
Yes, but Bad Bunny? Come on. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show sparking right-wing backlash over the rapper's anti-ICE activism. And today we are here to talk about it and why it matters to you and your business.
Yeah, now this isn't a controversy of how you feel or whether or not he was performing, although feel free to share. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
But why would such an iconic brand of the NFL choose a controversial performer? I mean, wouldn't they want to play it safe?
And they usually have played it safe, haven't they?
They have, but here's the thing. They're in major competition, much more so than ever before, because it used to be there was only 4 or 5 main channels that you would watch, and especially on a Sunday. And then during the Super Bowl, you would just tune in to the major network, and then they would keep your attention. Well, now halftime, you're going to be scrolling, you're going to be looking at YouTube, you're going to flip the channel, and they're going to lose money because they're guaranteeing advertisers a certain number of viewers for that halftime show.
And those commercials are slightly expensive.
I mean, a buck or shoe. And so how do you ensure that people tune in? Well, everybody wants to see what happens in real time. They don't want to be kept out of the loop. They want to tune into what's going on. So by putting a controversial performer on who has been at odds with certain media outlets and certain political leaders, you have people tuning in just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Now,
and here's, go ahead. No, finish your thought.
No, you. I have another thought about
Thank you. I apologize. Well, another 2 points that I want to make here, in addition to those wonderful things you just said, was that Super Bowl halftimes, they're actually pretty good for business. Look at this. Adam Levine memes were the best part of Super Bowl LIIIIIIII, right? Like there are just really great ways that you
and
can
people
utilize
say
it.
That's one of the most boring ones ever. I loved it, but I am a huge Maroon 5 person. I love Adam Levine. I love the whole performance. I like cheesy though. Like I don't want controversy, but I do want controversy when it comes to my brand. Here's why. If you play it safe, if you are status quo, if you say the same thing that everyone else says, you're not going to attract anyone to you, your brand, or your business. And if you can't attract anyone to you, your brand, or your business, you can't help anybody. You can't multiply your revenue. You can't grow your business.
Yeah. And you have to take risks. Ultimately, what the NFL understands is that Bad Bunny is a worldwide sensation, not just a worldwide sensation, but also commands the attention of a demographic that they want. There's a reason why during this season alone, NFL games have been played in Brazil, in Ireland, in the UK, Germany, because it's
how do they do it that in the UK with like football? How does that work?
Big money. Well, it's a stadium. I think you adjust the field, right?
I mean, what do you call it? Because they call soccer
American football. American
football. So it's
they call it American football. Yeah. Okay. And it's big business.
I think we need to go on a research project.
I actually think you're absolutely right. We should definitely go and research as much as we can overseas about this very topic and make it a wonderful business write-off. But it is big money. So they want to increase their footprint, their influence all over the world. So they're going to take risks. They're going to go after a specific demographic that they know is huge for them in revenue, in engagement when they are activated. And so I think this was a really, really great move on their part.
So a quick way to start doing this inside your business, it's a little less scary than a night that you need to make all the money for all of your clients, bringing in someone controversial, because it's probably not the number one way to start, is to literally think about a lie your prospects believe, like a false narrative, a false truth that they believe, and you start speaking full power towards that one thing. So for example, one of the things we talk about is people saying, I was too busy. Stop saying I'm too busy and start saying I chose not to spend time on that. Just that one thought switch actually puts you in control of your time, your day, and your future. And when you stop leaning on what other people say, because this is another controversial thing I say, if you want average, then you're going to get average. If you're going to do what everyone else does, you're going to get what everyone else is, which is overweight, broken, and unhappy relationships. If you want something different than that, you have to do something different, which includes using different words to describe your day. That's controversial, what I just said. I might get a little bit of hate for it. And that's okay with me, because I want to attract people to our business that we actually want to work with, which are the action takers. You don't have to be as controversial as myself, though.
Absolutely, 150%. And if you're feeling a little some kind of way about this, let us know in the comments. Do you agree that this was a great choice by the NFL? Do you disagree? Do you think that, yeah, you should take some risks, maybe be a little bit controversial? Or are you someone who likes to play it safe in your business? There's no wrong answers. We just want to hear from you. So go ahead and drop a comment, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.